Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. This week I'm going to be talking about another type of goal that people come to me asking for help with, and it may be something that you want to achieve before your summer holidays, and it isn't actually too late to start working on this one because unlike all of the other advice I've been giving you about fat loss, weight loss, inch loss, those sort of goals, they do require sort of a few different elements, both in terms of exercise, nutrition, and balancing both. This one is actually quite straightforward, and you can be feeling the benefits within sort of the first week or two of starting. So the goals that I'm talking about today are toning goals. Now, each person, everyone watching this, clients that I train, will have their own individual areas of the body that they want to tone up. But today I'm just going to give you an idea of some exercises, some of the best exercises to do for toning some of the key areas. So usually sort of legs, bum, arms, stomach is what clients want to achieve with me. So we're going to talk about those exercises and how to do it. So if you are a complete beginner and you're not doing any exercise at the moment, then this advice will definitely work for you and is still appropriate for you as well. So the key exercises I want to talk about today, if you want to write these down, are first of all squats, and then lunges. So squats are really good for toning the bottom and also the thighs as well. Lunges are really good, mostly for the thighs, but also good for toning the bottom as well. Then we've got press-ups. They're really good for sort of upper body toning, arms especially. Then we've got tricep dips, which are really good for bingo wings at the back of your arms. Tricep dips, those are. And then we've got sit-ups and plank as well, which are both really good for toning the tummy muscles, okay? And also strengthening as well, which sometimes people don't know that they actually need, but core strength in particular is really important because that's good for posture and preventing lower back pain. And then arm strength and leg strength, it's just going to make you feel better as well, especially if your job involves some lifting or lots of standing, moving around. When your legs are stronger, then you'll just be able to do more and not get tired, and your legs not get as tired, and you'll feel stronger and fitter in your body. And then when your arms are stronger, obviously lifting things and carrying maybe a child or heavy bags from the supermarket just isn't as much effort anymore. So it's really useful as well, not just in terms of toning and feeling better when you look in the mirror, but in terms of strength as well. So let's have a think about what we're going to do. So how many exercises? 2, 4, 6 exercises. They're all quite simple, but if you don't know what they are, then just have a quick Google of them. I'm not going to go through them today actually myself, but there's plenty of advice on the internet that you can find, or obviously if you do want to get in touch with me and want to check technique and you need some extra help and advice, then obviously I can give that to you. But if you're not sure of the exercise, just give them a quick Google. But in terms of how many to do, now as a starting point, if you're not doing any exercise currently, then the best way to start would be to do sort of 10 repetitions of each of them, and just do that on one day to start off with, and then aim to maybe do them sort of 2 to 3 times a week as a start. But ideally, if you could commit to doing sort of 10 of each of those exercises with the plank, obviously maybe aim for sort of 10 to 15 seconds if you're an absolute beginner. If you see how long you can hold it. If you can hold it for 30 seconds, 45, 60 seconds, obviously do that. You can either do it on hands, full hands, or on your forearms instead, whichever you prefer. Hands is a bit easier and takes the pressure off the back a little bit. But yeah, so as a minimum, to see the benefits, feel the results, you need to be doing sort of 2 to 3 times a week, sort of 10 repetitions of each. And you could even maybe on those 2 to 3 times a week, you could do sort of 2 circuits or 3 circuits of each. So you're actually doing 30 repetitions of each exercise, or 3 times through on the plank, for example, but you're doing that sort of 2 to 3 times a week. Does that make sense? if you can do it sort of 4, 5, 6 times a week, maybe even every day, to get you in the habit of it, you're going to feel even better and you're going to see the results even quicker. So if you have got a holiday in the next few weeks, maybe when school holidays start, then you probably want to be doing them every day. And it's safe to do them every day, provided you've not got any injuries or anything to get in the way of doing those exercises. The only one that people sometimes struggle with is lunges, really, because if you've got any knee pain, then that can be one that sort of aggravates it. But providing you do them all correctly with the technique, then they're all pretty safe to do and also really beneficial. So just check online with the technique points, or as I said, get in touch with me. But as a starting point, aim to do it, do 10 repetitions of each and sort of one plank, holding as long as you can. Aim to do that sort of ASAP, maybe tonight or tomorrow, and then aim to do it again after a couple of days when you've perhaps stopped taking, and then aim to do it every day if you can. They're safe to do every day and they're not too strenuous. If you are a bit more advanced and want to add on weights for some of those, holding a weight for the squats or the lunges or the sit-ups, then obviously you can do. But if you need any extra help, I don't want to throw you in at the deep end if you're not quite there yet. Please do get in touch. Ask me specific questions. Happy to help. If you want to find out more about personal training, about how I can be helping you to make sure you're, first of all, doing the exercises, but also make sure you're doing them correctly and getting the best results from it, that's where personal training comes in, and it's really good and will help you achieve your toning goals even quicker and more efficiently. So yeah, crack on with that this week, and I'll be in touch for next week's. We've got one more goal to talk about, setting you some action points for achieving that goal. Have a look back at the previous weeks if you want to catch up, and I'll see you next week.